What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I just got out of therapy. No makeup. I don't even know. But therapy went well. I am definitely in a better place than I was when I started it. I don't think I really need it too much right now, but you know what? I'm gonna keep going because it can't fucking hurt. My insurance doesn't cover all of it, so I do have to pay like $35 every visit, but so what? Oh fuck. Oh shit, okay. This is actually really fucking bad. Okay, do not fucking come back up here, bitch. Please go. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually... Okay. Fuck. I'm just gonna turn right. I don't want to deal with this. Okay. Goddamn. My cigarette went out. That was stressful. I'm sorry about the silence. I'm just gonna cut most of that. My car does roll backwards if it's stopped sometimes. And there was a car right behind me and I was on a fucking hill. And luckily the person, I think they knew, because when they started pulling up, I let go and started rolling back so they could see, and I think they got the hint. I just turned the wrong way so I could actually just fucking get out of there because I was not going to be able to turn left. Okay, YouTube, let's talk about my new job that I was talking about last video. I don't like it. I don't think that I don't think I'm gonna go back. I really need the job. Oh, Southern Cut. I thought that I was out. I am out now, but I got some more yesterday. Me, my girlfriend, and my friend were all hanging out on the back porch, drinking beer and smoking. And we finished the fucking pack. Except for one, apparently. What the hell? I don't know how the three of us, and we smoked more after. I don't know, the three of us smoked probably like 25 cigarettes between us. I don't know how that happened. So, I'm gonna have to buy more fucking Southern Cuts. I'm gonna have to get gas. I got no fucking money. I got no money. That's why I need a full-time job bad. So, I just don't know what the fuck to do. Genuinely, I feel like so trapped because I don't think I'd be able to like live with myself working real estate, I'd be doing rentals and like making people pay their rent and shit, like calling them. I don't have a necklace on, so I look fucking bare. And I don't think I'd feel good about myself ever. And like, I don't know, I just looking at like numbers on a screen that are like people being like thousands of dollars late on their rent. Like, I can't handle that. I'm gonna be honest, it makes me feel sick. And I just don't know what to do. Because I need this job bad. I need a full-time job bad. I don't know if I should go to like a staffing, or like I know there's like places where they'll like help you find jobs that fit you. I think I might just have to do that. So my other job right now, I am working 2 days a week. I'm working like 13 hours a week and getting like 13 something dollars an hour. And that's not enough for anything. Like, I don't know. It's really tough. Times is tough. The economy. Thanks, Biden. Help me out, YouTube. Get me famous so I can make money on YouTube. I am at about $40 in estimated revenue right now. So, not the worst. It's still money, but I can't claim it until I have over 100. And even then, I don't really know exactly how that works. So, you know, I'm just happy that Cash App is letting me borrow money now. But I don't think that that's a good thing to do. I've already borrowed like $100 or so from them. and I didn't like really mess with the payment plan thing, so I have to pay like $25 back like tomorrow. Gotta get gas, gotta get cigs. I'm out of Jaeger, but I'm gonna be honest, I might just have to go without Jaeger because I think that I'm ready to, like, you know, cool it with the drinking. One of my other friends is too. I also need to get pods because my fucking fuse, this is my last pod. Gaslight low, or gaslight on, fuse pod low, out of Southern Cuts, out of, yeah, no job, 13 hours a week. At least I have people in my life that love me. Because I feel like it could always be worse, and it's important to remember that. And I know me complaining about all this stuff, I know there's some people out there, I know there's probably, you know, some of you watching are in worse spots than I am. So, forgive me if you feel like I am, you know, yeah. If you have it worse than me, I'm sorry. It will get better. We have to get better. You know, we have to. Because that's all we can do, is just keep going. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best thing we can do. It's hard. It really is. But, yeah. That's what we gotta do. I also did get a ticket the other day, and I haven't even looked at how much I have to pay yet. So I really hope that's not too much. I am going to fill up my car real quick. I'm at the gas station, so I'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm back. I got gas. I got pods. I got a drink. I don't even know. These things are weird. I like them though. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Okay. This is a strange area that I'm in. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about something different because I don't want to talk about what I was talking about anymore. Let's talk about Neanderthals. Or is it Neanderthal? I don't know. I've heard people call it that. And it's usually like smart people that know what they're talking about, but I'm just going to keep calling them Neanderthals. Honestly, I might just be stupid. I might not know what I'm talking about with that. Let's talk about them. Because I think it's so crazy that there was another type of, like, human. What do you mean? They were just, like, hanging out, too. And, like, they were fighting, but, like, then they were also loving. Because, like, everyone's got some Neanderthal in it. And it's, like, kind of crazy that, like, I think that's a big reason why they're not around anymore. It's because they just kind of, like, assimilated. You know, because they were faster, better, stronger, harder. And, you know, like, they were just physically more impressive than us. But I think humans were smarter. But I don't think they were that much smarter. Like, I don't think it was that much of a difference. Because, yeah. I mean, you know, clearly it was, like, similar enough intelligence level to be fucking. Because there's a lot of Neanderthal DNA in some people. And I feel like it shows. Donald Trump. And, you know, their tools. They got tools. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about. This is like, there's so many things that I want to talk about on this channel, and then I start talking about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know anything about Neanderthals. They got big heads. I feel like I got, you know, that is one thing that I always like. I'm always self-conscious about my brow. So I think it looks like a Neanderthal brow. I don't think it does, but I think it's just my eyebrows are pretty thick. I need to actually do them, you know? I need to actually, like, you know, take care of my eyebrows. Because then I wouldn't feel like a Neanderthal so much. Because I don't look like one. I know I don't. And you know what? Nobody does. Because everyone is a Homo sapien. Not a Neanderthal. I don't know if that's like what their official name was, because they're Homo something, I think. Homo erectus. No fucking way they called something Homo erectus. Are you kidding me? Like, they know what they were doing. Vape sale. There's a gas station that says vape sale. Let me in on that, you know what I'm saying? I definitely have taken the worst path to get back home from where I was. I really just wish if my car wasn't rolling backwards, then I wouldn't have to fucking worry about it. I need to fix my car. I need to fix my car. I need to start talking about Neanderthals again, but I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck to say about them. Okay, if you came here wanting to learn about them, I'm sorry, it's just me complaining about not knowing about them. But ancient humans are cool too, you know, because I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate ancient humans very much. They think that they were stupid and like that they weren't as smart or like as complicated as us. I don't know why I kind of choked up a little bit there. I don't know why people think that they weren't as complicated or like emotional or intelligent as us, because they were. You know, if you didn't have that fucking iPhone in your hand that you're watching this on, you would just, if we didn't have the technology that we have now, we'd be acting just like them. You know, the only difference is time. The only difference is time, and we're just like living off of the past experiences of hundreds of thousands of years of human innovation, you know? And we need to appreciate the humans that created that innovation, even if that innovation is something as simple to us as like, I don't know, the fucking wheel. Because obviously we're gonna like, you know, look at something like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and be like, oh, duh. But like, someone had to make that fucking peanut butter, you know? Someone had to invent that. And it's like, you go out into the fucking wilderness and try to make like blue paint or something. You know, you can't. It's something we take for granted. And people in the past did not have that luxury, and they had to do that shit with their fucking hands. You know, I'd argue that people of the past were way fucking smarter than us, because they had to build like the fucking pyramids and like cathedrals and shit with their fucking hands. You know, they didn't have cranes or anything. They had to like use friction. They used water to cut the fucking limestone for the pyramids. They did not have aliens do it. Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm sorry if you actually believe that aliens were building shit for us. No, I don't know if aliens are real. You know, right now, it's a little up in the air if the US has had contact or dead bodies of aliens. But they were not fucking helping people like that. You know, people back then were smart. We have proof of how they built the pyramid, and people still want to be like, nope, it was extraterrestrials. Get a fucking grip, dude. Jesus Christ. People figured out that the Earth was like the exact circumference of the Earth before we even were in space. You know, like with fucking sticks in the desert. Are you kidding? Galileo, you fucking genius. I think it was Galileo that did that. I don't know. Okay, he knew a lot about the fucking stars, and we weren't even up there yet. And the fact that he figured it all out from down here, crazy shit. You know, like he got a lot of shit right, and a lot of scientists back, like you know, in the day, a lot of them were fucking crazy and were stupid and insane. But some of them were getting shit right that we like would not even be able to replicate without our technology. It's like, goddamn, dude. You're smart. You know a thing or two. And I bet the Neanderthals would have been not like that as much, but they were cool too. You know, they got some hands. They knew how to work with them. I bet, you know, if humans and Neanderthals could have coexisted peacefully, it would have been, actually I think it probably would have been kind of bad, because you guys know about slavery, and I think that if we coexisted with Neanderthals, it would not be a good existence for Neanderthals, because if we're enslaving other humans that are like, you know, like just like us, imagine what we would do to similar humans that were maybe, you know, just like stronger versions of us that weren't as intelligent. Like, yeah, wouldn't have ended well. So maybe it's a good thing. They're lucky that they aren't around to see the world right now. Thanks, Biden. vape hit for the transition. Let's talk about Happy Wheels. I fucking love Happy Wheels. Actually, I've already talked about Flash games on this channel before. Let's talk about Disco Elysium, because that game fucking rocks. I love that game. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to say about it, because I've only done one playthrough, and it was a while ago, but I still think about it every day. Because, fuck. You know, it's just like one of the... I really do think it's one of my favorite games of all time, and I need to play through it again. I just stopped playing video games as much, like, not too long after I beat it. But I really want to play it again. I bought it. It was on sale for like $20, and I was like, I know I'm going to play it again at some point, because they were taking it off the PlayStation Premium Pass or whatever, because I play on PlayStation. I missed the Game Pass, because that shit was fucking beast, and it's way better. But I got a PlayStation. You know, I want to play God of War, God forbid. Oh, fuck, there's an ambulance. What do I do? There was one time not too long ago that I'm just gonna, yeah, here, it's good. I saw an ambulance, and it was like way over to the left, and there was a green light, and they were like not in any kind of turn lane, so I thought that I'd be fine to just go, which was silly of me. I was in a rush. And when I went, they did a huge wide turn, and they had to, like, avoid me, and they were, like, honking the horn at me. And you have no fucking idea how I felt after that. I was like, it was awful. It was detrimental for my mental health. I thought about it for, like, a week after, and I was just like, fuck, I'm the worst person in the actual entire world. But I've learned from my mistakes, because that's what you do. You learn from your mistakes, you become a better person. If you're not learning from your mistakes, then what the fuck are you doing? What am I doing? Shit. I need to, like, orient myself, genuinely. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so Disco Elysium. I'm getting so off track with this video. I'm gonna have to actually cut stuff this time. It's a really good game. I really like role-playing games, and it has such an amazing story. Such an amazing story, and I'm not going to spoil any of it, because I think it is one of those games where it is just better to go into it like blind and not really knowing the plot. So I'm not going to go into detail about that. The art style is fucking incredible. When a game has a good art style, I feel like a lot of games don't anymore, because there's just an obsession with hyper-realism. And I think that's also like just a trend with a lot of things right now. It's just making everything like super polished and detailed and like perfect, because we have the technology for it now, like more than ever. But I don't think that that's what we need. You know, YouTube doesn't need Mr. Beasts everywhere. Video games don't need a million different Call of Duty games with like insane, perfect, hyper-realistic graphics. Movies don't all just need to look like Marvel movies with like terrible lighting and like super insane production value and like a million different camera angles and all this shit and like super famous actors. We don't need that. We need, like, that's why I think art in general, like art like that, like movies, games, TV shows, like they were just so much better before, because they were fine with being imperfect. And I think a lot of times they, especially with video games, they worked around those limitations really well, and a lot of times would just have to make an art, like you know, stylize the game. And I think that made so many unique, awesome video games. Like look at the art style of Borderlands 2. You know, I love that art style. It worked really well for like the time period. You know, like graphically, it wasn't hard on the engines. And it's such an icon. Like that's like the most iconic part about that franchise is the art style. Same with I shouldn't have said same with because I don't want to think of another example. But there are other examples, and I think Disco Elysium has an amazing art style, which is cool to see a unique one. Because yeah, like I said, there aren't many anymore. And I like a lot of the political. I think it does a good job of having a lot of political commentary in it without. But like, I feel like it's still playable and very fun and entertaining, even if you don't understand a lot of it. You know, I think that might not. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that because I feel like I do understand most of it, not all of it. But I think I have a pretty good grasp on a lot of the political concepts of that game. So I don't know, maybe if you don't, it wouldn't be as fun, but I still think it would be. I think it's an entertaining enough game, and there's enough going on in the story to where that doesn't have to be the focus if you don't like it. And you could just play it, like, again, I think there's enough dialogue options for, like, everybody. Like, if you genuinely don't give a shit about politics, you can just be like, that's stupid, I don't give a shit, and, like, the game will work with you, you know? And I think that it does a really good job at, like, showing you the world through your eyes, you know? Like if you, like, from what you can gather about the world, it does a good job of working with that, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. So, like, you don't feel, like, left out about anything if you don't understand anything, because if you don't understand anything, if you don't understand something, then your character doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Shout out to that. Shout out to Yaoi. Kim. Yeah. Kim Kitsuragi. Yaoi. I don't know why I said that. I was just thinking about Ethel Kane posted like a picture a while ago of like a Yaoi fridge, and Kim Kitsuragi was on it, and I'm like, I don't know if that's her fridge or if she just posted that picture. But if she knows Disco Elysium, girl, I knew you were a fucking beast. I don't know what else to say about it without like spoiling a lot of it. Just go play it. Just go play it. I think it is a perfect game. I think it is one of the few games I would give a 10 out of 10. So go check it out. Fart Nation, I'm gonna wrap up the video. I love you guys. Stay awesome. Stay farting. Stay going to therapy. Stay hating your job. Stay driving. Stay smoking. Stay everything. I love you guys. Fart Drinker.